Welcome to the Math 107 class, the career math class. This video hopefully will get you started with the class. Part of the idea behind the class is to kind of study math in a more useful context. The math you learn in this class is math that you have seen before. Hopefully you're seeing it in a situation where you can make more sense of it, but also see that it's useful. So I am glad that you are taking this class, and I look forward to working with you with that in mind. When you go to D2L from the Front Range homepage, first thing you're going to get is the FRCC homepage on D2L, the Front Range Community College. First place you go is to the class list up here, which I've heard people call that a waffle. I don't know if that's the correct term or not, but it looks like a waffle. Click on that, and you'll search for your course. MAT 107 is going to get you there the fastest. I have a lot of MAT 107s because I've taught a lot of the classes, but for you, you should only have one. And the one I'm going to select is the last one. And you'll notice when I go to the waffle, it is listed in blue, and you'll see the black pin over here indicating that I've pinned it to that position. It's always going to come up in that position. Initially, yours is going to be white, like one of these down here. This class just happened to be the one that came out on top. If I click on the pin, it's blue now, and it will always come up in that position. I don't want it to, because I will not be using that class again, but I do want the 107 to come up every time, so I have that pinned. And you probably want to do that too, so you don't have to search for it every time. As you code to that, you'll notice there's some information here. One of the main things is this MyMathLab MML Plus. You're going to click on this a lot of times this semester because that's where we're going to do most of our learning. It's an online learning program. Most of our practice we're going to do there. Hopefully we're going to have some good videos that help us do some thinking outside of MyMathLab, but MyMathLab is going to be very important. So next thing you're going to do, you've got the welcome message here. If you click on the Getting Started, it's going to take you to some of the content that you will need. You'll notice we are now in the course materials. You may not know it, but you can get to this by going to course materials, content, and then getting started is one of the things under the table of contents. So table of contents has 73 things, and then they're listed individually here. These are all part of the table of contents. You'll notice in the getting started, there's a syllabus and a schedule. Schedule is when things are due. Then there's some information about MyMathLab, and some helpful videos that you'll need, and some links for FRCC. And important information after the syllabus and schedule. There's important information. So important dates, things like that. Some different things you can look at just to get an idea what the course is about. If you're interested in doing some videos, you can do them through Jing and then upload them to the discussions. There's some information about Jing. I use Dayview Video or SM Recorder to record my videos. I do that on my computer. Jing is a web-based recording platform. And I use VSDC to edit my videos. You're welcome to look at those. CNET.com is a good place to download them. Or you can just use Jing, or you really don't even have, it's not required that you do videos. But if you want to, that's a way to do that. And then there's information on posting those videos or images to the discussions. After all that helpful information, then there's the week 1 information, and that's a good place to start. Week 1 activities list is going to be your best place to start. You'll notice there you can click on the week 1 discussion and post your discussions to week 1. And that's one of the things listed, of course, in the week 1 activities. So things you need to do in MML. MML is my math lab. That's the thing that you link to from this course's homepage. On the right-hand side, there was the MML link. These are the 3 things you need to do. And I'm going to take this out. Email to instructor regarding test center location. You're going to take your tests wherever you like. You do not have to go to the test center this year because of the pandemic. And then week 1 discussion, if you click on this, it actually takes you to that same link where you can list your discussions. I would not do that, though. You'll notice the actual discussion is kind of inside another discussion. The best way to get to the discussions is to go to the table of contents and actually go to week 1. And instead of going through the activities list, although I recommend you download the activities list, when you're actually ready to do a discussion, click here and you go directly to the week 1 discussion, and you have it, it's full screen at this point. In D2, not full screen, but it's the only thing you see in D2L. So it's a little easier to work with when you do it that way. You'll notice there's 5 things that you need to do. One of the things is going to be to explain explain why you think we do math in the order that we do. So that'll be the last thing then that you do. That should get you started. If you have trouble with anything, email me. You can email me through the Front Range email, or if you go to the course materials class list, you can see the other members of the class, and I am the instructor. If you click on this one, or click on the drop-down menu, you can send an internal message. The message just goes through D2L. It's not a typical email message, so it stays within the D2L system. But you send it to me, and then whatever your question is, and then you just click send. Look forward to working with you in this class, and thank you for watching.